And it gets deeper and deeper. Rich Edson, live for us at the State Department. Rich, thank you. Anahita Sedaghatfar is here. She practices civil litigation in both state and federal courts. You just heard what Rich was saying, yes. And it kind of goes in hand, like Tom Clancy would be taking notes if he was still alive in this whole thing. It just kind of gets layers and layers. So Veselnitskaya goes to the meeting in 2016 saying she's got dirt on Hillary Clinton, and then later Trump Jr. says, well, what she really wanted was to get rid of these sanctions from 2012, and now we learn that she's got closer ties to the Kremlin than we thought.
Right, but the statement she gave to the Judiciary Committee was that she was acting in her own private capacity. She had no ties whatsoever to the Russian government, and we know Team Trump also said they went to that meeting with that understanding, and they were going there to get, basically information on Hillary, dirt on Hillary, opposition research. So, I mean, we have to wait and see who's telling the truth, who knew what, but I can tell you, I guarantee you Mueller knew about this. I mean, this meeting is part of his investigation into Russian collusion. This is just probably the first time we are hearing about this in the public.
Well, she lied to Congress. We know that. So she went and she lied to Congress. She said, no, I'm acting in my... But she could have been more forthright, right? Or are you just saying, well, she...
Well, the issue is, did the Trump team know that when they took the meeting with her? Was this evidence of some type of collusion by Team Trump and the Russian government? And I think that we can't make that leap just yet, just based on this information.
But Rich Edson brings up a good point, though. Robert Mueller is looking at this. We know he's looking at this 2016 meeting. I mean, Jared Kushner was there, Donald Trump Jr. was there, we had Paul Manafort. So you had a group of people in this meeting.
Right.
It's pivotal, and now you find out, well, this woman wasn't just, a lawyer trying to fight for Hillary, to get some dirt on Hillary Clinton.
But the issue is, did they know that at the time they took the meeting? If there's any argument that there was any collusion, the Trump team would have to have known that, hey, we're meeting with this woman for these reasons. According to them, she was just a private individual that said, look, I have some dirt on Hillary Clinton. They're allowed to obtain that information in the campaign. Trump would be entitled to opposition research. So we really have to wait and see. And look, Mueller obviously knew about this. We haven't heard any statements from, his camp or anyone on that side saying that Team Trump knew that this woman was working for the Russian government.
So she duped Congress, she duped the Trump campaign?
Possibly. We just don't know yet.
Now, so let's get to Michael Cohen, right?
Yes.
So Michael Cohen clearly says that Trump, President Trump came out yesterday on Fox and Friends saying, okay, yeah, he did represent me in this whole Stormy Daniels thing. And now you have Avenatti coming out today saying, okay, I want the deposition. I want these people to talk in court. Is it going to happen? Well,
look, let me just tell you, Donald Trump should not be making statements about Stormy Daniels when there is a civil case. There's a criminal investigation going on. So why give the other side any ammunition that they could use against you to impeach you or to say that you lied? I think it's too soon to be even talking about depositions because there is a motion for stay that they have filed, that Cohen's attorneys have filed, and the court has not ruled on it yet. I suspect the court will grant that motion. So let's not even talk about depositions quite yet. We're not even close to that point.
So Avenatti is he's barking up the wrong tree, you think?
Well, he's fighting the motion for stay. He's saying that the court should grant him the opportunity to go forward with the civil case. Now, I can tell you, I know this judge, he's likely going to grant the stay. It's routine to grant stays when there's criminal investigations pending, as is pending for Michael Cohen. And Avenatti knows this. Avenatti has gone on a media tour for weeks talking about the federal investigation into Michael Cohen. He's been talking about the search warrant, which specifically mentioned this $130,000 payment, which is the subject of this civil suit. So Michael Avenatti is being a little bit misleading in his opposition to this request for stay.
Because he's now saying we don't know this was a criminal investigation, right? We don't know this whole raid on Cohen's thing was a criminal investigation.
But we know that it's public record now. We've seen the search warrant. The search warrant said we want everything related to this payment, bank records, anything related to the payment to Stormy Daniels. He has even said himself on TV that they are investigating Michael Cohen. So then how can you now in court papers say, look, there's no evidence of this? I just think it's pretty disingenuous. Judge Otero is a great judge. He's going to see through this, and he's going to grant the stay.
Cohen might call you in the next 15 minutes.
Give me a call.
Anahita Sedaghatfar, great to see you. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Well,